The internet, it's vast, it's sprawling, and it holds secrets. Beneath the surface of familiar websites and social media lies a hidden world. This is the dark web, a place shrouded in mystery and whispered rumors. It's a digital underworld, a breeding ground for both the intriguing and the illicit. But what exactly is the dark web, and what dangers lurk within its digital depths? The dark web is often confused with the deep web. While both terms are frequently used interchangeably, they refer to different aspects of the internet. However, they are distinct entities. The deep web encompasses all parts of the internet that are not indexed by standard search engines like Google or Bing. The deep web refers to parts of the internet not indexed by standard search engines. This means that the content is not accessible through a simple search query. This includes password-protected content like online banking portals, cloud storage, and private forums. Essentially, any web page that requires a login or is behind a paywall falls under the deep web. The dark web, however, goes a step further. It is a subset of the deep web, but is intentionally hidden and requires specific software to access. It's a small part of the deep web that requires specialized software for access. The most common tool used to navigate the dark web is the TorBrowser, which anonymizes user activity. This anonymity fosters a haven for both legal and illegal activities, creating a complex ecosystem. On one hand, it provides a platform for whistleblowers and activists in oppressive regimes. On the other hand, it is also a breeding ground for illicit activities such as drug trafficking, illegal arms sales, and cybercrime. This duality makes the dark web a double-edged sword in the digital age. Understanding the distinction between the deep web and the dark web is crucial for navigating the complexities of the internet. While the deep web is a necessary part of our online infrastructure, the dark web remains a controversial and often misunderstood segment. As we continue to rely more on digital platforms, awareness and education about these hidden layers of the internet become increasingly important. Staying informed can help us make safer choices online. Whether you're a casual internet user or a cybersecurity professional, knowing the difference between the surface web, deep web, and dark web can empower you to navigate the digital world more securely and responsibly. So, the next time you hear about the dark web, remember that it's just one part of a much larger, intricate web of information that lies beyond the surface web we know. Accessing the dark web requires a specific tool, the TorBrowser. Tor, short for the onion router, anonymizes internet activity by bouncing communications through a network of relays. This makes it difficult to trace the user's location or identity. While Tor has legitimate uses, such as protecting journalists and activists in oppressive regimes, its anonymity also attracts those seeking to operate outside the law. The dark web is not inherently good or evil. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for both constructive and destructive purposes. On one hand, it provides a platform for whistleblowers to expose corruption and for individuals living under oppressive regimes to communicate freely. On the other hand, it's a marketplace for illegal goods and services, a breeding ground for cybercrime, and a haven for extremist ideologies. The dark web is notorious for its marketplaces. Here, users can anonymously buy and sell a range of illegal goods and services. This includes drugs, weapons, stolen data, counterfeit documents, and even hacking services. These marketplaces operate on a sophisticated level, often using cryptocurrencies for transactions to further enhance anonymity and make tracking difficult. Section 6. Navigating the digital abyss, risks and precautions. Venturing into the dark web is not for the faint of heart. It's a dangerous place, fraught with risks. Cybercriminals lurk in the shadows, waiting to exploit unsuspecting users. Malware and phishing scams are rampant. Law enforcement agencies also patrol the dark web, monitoring illegal activities. This means even browsing seemingly harmless content can attract unwanted attention. Section 7. Protecting yourself in the shadows. Essential safety tips. While navigating the dark web is inherently risky, there are precautions you can take to minimize danger. Use a strong and unique password for your Tor browser. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or downloading files from unknown sources. Be wary of anyone you interact with, as anonymity can breed deception. Remember, even seemingly harmless actions can have consequences in this hidden world. First and foremost, always ensure that your Tor browser is up to date. Regular updates often include critical security patches that can protect you from vulnerabilities. Additionally, consider using a reputable VPN service to add an extra layer of security and anonymity. This can help mask your IP address and make it more difficult for malicious actors to track your online activities. When creating passwords, use a combination of letters, numbers, and special characters. Avoid using easily guessable information such as birthdays or common words. A password manager can be a valuable tool in generating and storing complex passwords securely. It's also crucial to be cautious about the websites you visit. Stick to well-known and trusted sites and avoid those that seem suspicious or too good to be true. Scammers and hackers often set up fake websites to lure unsuspecting users into providing personal information or downloading malware. When interacting with others on the dark web, maintain a healthy level of skepticism. People may not be who they claim to be, and trusting the wrong person can lead to serious consequences. Never share personal information and be mindful of the details you reveal in conversations. Lastly, always be aware of your digital footprint. Even on the dark web, your actions can leave traces that could potentially be used against you. Regularly clear your browsing history and use tools that help anonymize your online presence. By following these essential safety tips, you can navigate the dark web with a greater sense of security and confidence. Section 8. The psychological toll, the dark web's impact on the human psyche. Beyond the tangible risks, the dark web can take a toll on mental well-being. The anonymity and accessibility of disturbing content can be psychologically damaging. Exposure to extreme violence, hate speech, and graphic imagery can leave lasting emotional scars. It's crucial to be mindful of the potential psychological impact and seek help if needed. Section 9. The Dark Web, a realm of potential and peril. The dark web is a complex and multifaceted realm. It exists beneath the surface of the internet we use daily, hidden from standard search engines and requiring special software to access. This hidden layer of the internet is often misunderstood and shrouded in mystery. It's a place of both potential and peril, a digital frontier where freedom and danger collide. On one hand, it offers unparalleled anonymity and privacy, which can be a haven for those seeking to escape censorship or surveillance. On the other hand, this very anonymity can be exploited for nefarious purposes. While it offers a platform for whistleblowing, activism, and free speech, allowing individuals to share information and organize without fear of retribution, it also serves as a marketplace for illegal activities. From the sale of illicit drugs and weapons to human trafficking and cybercrime, the dark web is a double-edged sword. It harbors criminal activity and poses significant risks to those who venture into its depths. Law enforcement agencies around the world are constantly battling to curb the illegal activities that thrive in this hidden part of the internet. However, the very nature of the dark web makes it a challenging battleground. Understanding the dual nature of the dark web, its risks, and the precautions necessary for safe navigation is crucial in the digital age. Users must be aware of the potential dangers such as malware, scams, and the possibility of being monitored by malicious entities. Taking steps to protect oneself, such as using encrypted communication, employing strong security measures, and staying informed about the latest threats, can help mitigate these risks. In the end, the dark web remains a realm of both potential and peril, a place where the promise of freedom and the threat of danger are inextricably linked.